What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got a huge update, guys. This one coming from the Supreme Court on supposed special counsel Jack Smith. Guys, get ready for another Jack Smith meltdown as the Supreme Court is now slamming that hammer on Jack Smith, making this all backfire in his face once again. We know this is not the first time we've seen it all backfiring in special counsel Jack Smith's face, guys. We've been seeing him, get out in front and try to rush this prosecution of Donald Trump, more like persecution of Donald Trump, trying to get him, prosecuted before Election Day. Has not worked. Judge Eileen Cannon has stood strong among the test of, Jack Smith, along with the Supreme Court. And now we've got the Supreme Court slamming down on Jack Smith in this next clip. I'm excited to get into it and see exactly what's going on, what the Supreme Court has done now. So we're going to get straight into the clip, see what's going on there, and I get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Okay, here we go. Well, I got sick again. Do you hear this? Can you believe this? Sinuses full, up all night. The beloved Miss Tenaple had me sleep on the couch because I was coughing all night. Anyway, so this is going to be a low rent video, no edits. I just hit record, and I got an article here, so this may go a little long or seem a little odd, but thank you guys for watching. Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm still going to try and knock out some videos today, but there's not going to be a thumbnail. It's going to be from right here. Up it goes. Here we go. This is from The Hill. Which Supreme Court justices threw Trump an immunity lifeline? What's this about? This is about Trump going before Jack Smith once again in the Supreme Court. These are still kind of the liberals over at the Hill, angry about the Supreme Court agreeing to see the case, even though they're not going to be able to see it before the election. Here we go. Well, they might see it before the election. I could be wrong on that. Okay. According to headlines, the Supreme Court has thrown former President Trump a, quote, lifeline, giving him a gift, bolstered his strategy, or handed him a huge win by agreeing to consider whether he is immune from prosecution for interfering in the 2020 presidential election. Now, regardless of what you think of the immunity clause, of how immune the president is, I don't think he has absolute immunity, so it's going to be very hard to hide behind that. The Supreme Court, we've already gone over this, but the Supreme Court has already gone against Trump, claiming he had immunity when they were going after his financial records in 2020 or 20. Yeah. So the Supreme Court isn't like, hey, you get complete immunity all the time. But now the question is, when will they hear this thing? Indeed, the delay. The oral argument in Trump v. United States set for April 22nd. So it will come before the election. Not the verdict, but the actual case is going to the Supreme Court. And April 22nd is the last day the Supreme Court meets. So they're taking it at the very end of their term, their session, I'm sorry. And special prosecutor Jack Smith's case, suspended in the meantime, means that Trump may escape trial before the November election, but is not quite accurate to say that the Supreme Court as a whole is responsible for providing him with the political advantage he was after. He was not after a political advantage, by the way. He was simply after a free speech right to talk. So this article is already spinning it that he's after an advantage. Look, he's trying to survive. He's trying to stay out of jail. He's trying to keep from being labeled as an insurrectionist. That's all he's doing in the courts. In fact, it may be that only a majority of the justices favored hearing the case, with the majority voting to let stand the court's denial of immunity. Justice Clarence Thomas, despite having a glaring conflict of interest when they say that, that's them saying that his wife, Ginny, being part of the J6 or being sympathetic to the J6 protesters, they call that a glaring conflict of interest, which is stupid, but this is probably a lefty or a rhino working for the Hill. That he might even decide the deciding vote. All this is to say, I mostly wanted to emphasize the words they gave because this is good news for Trump, guys. This is a win. We're going to wrap up on this, okay? Trump got a lifeline. Trump got a gift. Trump was bolstered with his strategy and was handed, quote, a huge win, according to this article that is written by Never Trumpers. So take the win, guys. This is good for Trump's timing. He's going. If you believe he's still going to win this, let us know in the comments below. Put a great big, I will only vote for Trump in 2024.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile, guys. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, you guys. I can't even say I'm surprised to see that supposed special counsel Jack Smith is taking yet another loss in the Supreme Court, guys. But they're not going to rule, Trump had absolute immunity, but he will have some type of presidential immunity that should have blanketed, what Jack Smith is trying to come after him. What we've seen from Jack Smith thus far has been, politically motivated persecution of Donald Trump, guys. Jack Smith has shown his blatant, interest and bias inside of this case. By the way, he's been trying to rush it all through, guys, and that's why it's all been backfiring in his face, guys. That Trump curse has been hitting Jack Smith, and it's been hitting home. These rogue figures figure they can't beat Donald Trump at the polls, so they're going to bring about these charade cases, to take him down or at least tie up his, resource and his legal team because they can't beat him at that ballot box, but it has not worked. And it will not work, you guys. The only thing that all these cases have done is, brought more attention to what's going on with Donald Trump and how they can bring about and weaponize the Department of Justice system against the individual. And now what we're seeing, guys, is onset panic from the left, guys. We're seeing these media outlets starting to try to spin and change the tone of the narrative, to fit the picture to say that, Trump has been abusing and using the legal system, guys. All the courts have been rigged in Trump's favor in order to, beat these cases, which we all know is not the case. He's been, there's been so many probes, so many different entities, coming after Donald Trump, guys. How could he possibly have already had this pre-rigged in his favor, guys? Any true America First patriot can see straight through the lies and the gaslighting coming from the left, trying to portray this picture that Donald Trump has had everyone on his side in the court system from the beginning, which is not the case, especially with this Jack Smith case. Honestly, we've seen the exact opposite happening in that case. Jack Smith has completely gone rogue, guys. He doesn't care about due process, or the process of the legal system. He just wants to rush through this, guys. Get Trump on trial before Election Day. Has not worked. I'm surprised Jack Smith hasn't been tossed off the case because of the way he's had the court system kind of rigged in his favor. I mean, let's not forget, guys, Jack Smith was illegitimately appointed by Merrick Garland, and his whole seat was created. His spot as special counsel was created and constructed in order to take down Trump, guys. This is how his whole position was molded and shaped. It was designed so that he could, be able to take down Trump, and it was all illegitimate, guys. If that doesn't show that this has all been rigged up in favor of supposed special counsel Jack Smith, I don't know what will, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, guys. This is a big win coming from Trump. We're seeing, the left and the media outlets changing their tone, changing the narrative, try to gaslight and lie to the people. And whenever they switch that tone and start lying, it means that they're taking losses, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Also, make sure you guys hit that share button, guys, and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. Does not cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. And also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week. Yo, what's happening, Retro fam? Are you guys looking for a way to connect with your boy Retro and the Retro fam on a day-to-day basis? Look no further, guys. Memberships have now been launched where you can gain exclusive access to chat with your boy Retro and the community and gain perks, guys. Just hop in the description box below and check out the link for memberships, guys. You can subscribe on a monthly basis to chat and have exclusive perks with your boy Retro and the Retro community, guys. Check that out in the description box today.